Mr. President, the election have been conducted, the results have been computed, and I can say on behalf of the committee that the following were the records of the elections. Mr. President, across the country, the total number of 12,600,306 registered voters in our party. Mr. President, 1,069,756 voters were accredited. Mr. President, accreditation 11,015,065 voters casted votes. And after we computed the votes, I am delighted to announce on behalf of the committee that the aspirants received votes as follows. President Bola and Tinubu GCSR received the total number of 10,989,162 votes. Mr. Osifo received a total of 16,510 votes. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is here my duty as the returning officer for this election to hear from the Bola and Tinubu requirements of APC constitution and guidelines and scored the highest number of votes is hereby declared the winner of the final election. And is upon elected, nominated, official candidate. Thank you, Mr. National Chairman. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you very much. Next, Mr. President, we heartily congratulate you on nomination as a flag bearer of of the All Progressive Congress APC 7 presidential elections. We will shortly be airing a 500 drone, probably happening for the first time in. It was originally meant to be presented live at the Eagle Square. However, here at the Tinubu International Conference Center, we will feed this production remotely and display this here today. Your Excellency, this was put together by some of your close friends in recognition of your diligent and path-breaking work for our nation, and in honor of your transformative leadership. Thank you.
Nigeria is a nation of strength, a nation that does not stand still. The sky tells a story of hope renewed and promises kept. Shackles of poverty, deficit infrastructure, scarcity of fuel, food insecurity, and are being broken. Renewed hope is not just about making hard decisions, but restoring confidence and building a stable foundation for growth. Through bold economic reforms, Nigeria's external reserve $48.5 billion, the highest in 6 years. State and local government received record fact disbursements of over 2.7 trillion naira by stronger non-oil revenue. For the first time in years, Nigeria recorded a $6.83 billion balance of payment surplus, a clear signal of renewed economic confidence. By reforming fiscal management, the revenue to debt servicing ratio fell from 97% to 68%, freeing resources for development. Exchange rate unification and market reforms stabilized the forex system and reopened Nigeria to global investment. Construction is underway on the 800-kilometer Lagos-Calabar coastal highway, unlocking trade and tourism. Across the nation, over 260 road projects have been completed, with hundreds more ongoing, reconnecting cities and communities. The Eastern Rail and the Kano-Maradi Rail projects are back on track. And for the first time, power generation peaked above 5,800 megawatts, supported by a new electricity act and initiative. Buses and conversion kits are reducing transport costs, easing the burden on Nigerian families. Over 1 million students now access higher education through the student loan scheme. More than 570 billion naira have been released for livelihood support, empowering 6,000 nano businesses nationwide. Healthcare is expanding, with over 1,000 primary healthcare centers revitalized and cancer treatment costs reduced by 50%. And Nigerian workers now earn a new national minimum wage of 70,000 naira. A nationwide mechanization program is delivering tractors from global partners. Temporary removal of tariffs on staple foods help combat inflation and protect households. Focused security operations have neutralized key leaders, restoring safety across affected regions. Passport backlogs were cleared within weeks. Purchase of advanced military gear. And in 2024 alone, 4,111 corruption convictions secured the recovery of 364 billion naira for the Nigerian people. Commissioners, growth is reaching every zone, leaving no region behind. The renewed hope agenda, real reforms, real results, a stronger Nigeria rising together. The man who did all these.
Thank you very much. We will now take the next documentary, which will run for a few minutes. Thank you so much. Media team, please.
1,068 kilometers, a 10th. Volume 2, June 2025 to May 2026. 47 years ago, the then President of Nigeria, stretching from Badagry to Sokoto. For decades, remained only a dream, spoken about, imagined, but never realized.
You know, I have spoken on the inaugural speech on our desire to work for African unity and for the liberation of all the African countries which are still under the yoke of racism and imperialism.
Until the coming man, the audacity of the man of courage, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Today, that dream is no longer just an idea on paper. The Sokoto Badagry superhighway is becoming a reality, transforming connectivity, trade, and national integration across Nigeria.
Tell me afraid.
Every country has a road that tells its story. In Nigeria, is now being built. From the northern border town of Ilela to the shoreline of Badagry, the Sokoto Badagry superhighway is more than an engineering project. It is a national reorientation, a deliberate attempt to draw the country closer to itself through one continuous modern route, 1,068 kilometers across Sokoto, Niger, Kwara, Oyo, Ogun, and Lagos, across farms, rivers, markets, industries, communities, border towns, and coastlines. This road asks a simple question. What would happen if the distance between Nigerian people began to shrink?
This project, when completed, would go a long way in improving the socio-economic and political well-being of many communities, not only in the northern networks, but the entire northern Nigeria.
If produce could move faster, if traders could reach further, if security could respond quicker, if the north, and the southwest could begin to move as one connected economic system. Today, that question is no longer hidden in policy papers or drawings. It is taking shape in clear land, in field trees, in active machinery, in concrete works, in sections that can be seen, measured, and followed. What was once a line on a map is now becoming a physical connection between Nigeria's inland strength and its coastal future. Major infrastructure does not emerge by chance. It requires clarity of vision at the under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Connectivity has become a national priority.
Nigeria expects that it will serve with integrity, dignity, and deliver, and we hold you to that standard. We all promise Nigerians.
The administration has placed road infrastructure at the center of economic growth, food security, national integration, and regional trade. The Sokoto-Badagry route reflects that philosophy. It is not simply a road, it is a statement that Nigeria's internal arteries deserve the same attention as its ports, airports, and borders. The President's directive did not only authorize construction, it raised the standard. Build a road that lasts. Build a road that performs. Build a road that can elevate every community it touches. For a project of this scale, funding is not a background issue. It is a force that turns national ambitions into visible delivery. The continued finances of the Sokoto-Badagry Superhighway shows a clear decision at the highest level of government that infrastructure must be treated as an engine of productivity, not just a public expense. This is where leadership becomes this, not only in what is about, but in the mobilization of equipment, in the workers, in the sections already advancing, and in a national project moving from commitment into construction. The translation of this vision into engineering has been led by the Ministry of Works. Senator David Umahi, Minister of Works, brings to the project both political leadership and civil engineering knowledge. Under his supervision, the rigid pavement design, durability, structural longevity, and value for money have shaped the technical direction of the highway.
I want to assure you that before the end of 2026, your 120 kilometer times 2 will be totally completed. And like the narrator says, even before we came here to adjust technically the final, we've already started. And if you look at our back, you see the high level that the high tech is adopting. And we pleaded with you that we don't want to, bury the project. We know it's quite challenging in terms of unit rate, but we will continue to manage it. After all, you've been a very progressive, partner and nation building. So I want to thank you. What I have directed is that for water sake, we have to reduce the design. I have directed that the media, should be reduced, and then we put, new JCs in it. And also the type of the project is now, increased, it's been adjusted to the reduced levels and then the benchmarks. And this will help. And again, they have to reduce the stoppage, and then increase, the stabilization of the earth, and that will be most durable.
By a federal government. And we need to finance.
Thank you so much. Your Excellency, Mr. President, at this time, it is my honor to invite the National Chairman for the presentation of the Certificate of Return to the nominee of our great party for the presidential election 2027. Mr. Chairman.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Bola Tinubu, Your Excellency, it is my right as party chairman to celebrate your victory. The party members across the country have spoken loud and clear. Today we are presenting to you the food from ordinary farmers, like my village in Tinubu. They don't know to anybody. These farmers, their hope today is renewed. To traders in Lagos, Kano, or the streets of Beijing and other places, today, their hope is also looking up to you. I have a similar honor to invite Mr. President
Unfortunately, these people are blocking. We're not doing anything here. Sorry, let me go.
It is my singular honor to present this certificate. With the voices of millions of APC supporters across the country, over 10 million represents this certificate of return. Your Excellency, congratulations.
Having been told as the candidate of our party, Your Excellency, with your selection by overwhelming members of our party, we are sure of victory in 2027. I present the symbol of our party, symbol of unity, symbol of common prosperity of this country. You, congratulations, Mr. President.
Position is coming back. Position, come back, so come back.
Thank you very much. Please be seated.
Be seated. There you are now. There is no way to pass.
Well, I won't be wrong if I say I. The protocol with our grandfather, Elderly Sampo Yakasai, will be obeyed over 100.
We are seeing
Here,
see
you are here. So, yes,
I will not stay there. I'll just set it there. I mean,
great mind that started the endorsement of the one Lagos boy, and for you, being here tonight, talking to the soul of every one of us, thank you for being here. The Senate President, the Speaker, out of the Executive Governors and great party, all of you serve as returning officers. The National Chairman of the great party, maybe one day you will take me to that village of yours in Brazil. Members of the National Working Committee of our party, members of the Executive Council, former APC National Chairman, present members of National and State Assembly, state working committee. Let me, at this stage again, pay a special attention to my friend and his chief, Senator Primaries and another brother, Aminu Masari, with Abu Ibrahim, and many others. The journey of those years that will come a long way to celebrate today is still very fresh in my mind. Thank you for your consistency, dear friend. The APC had their various elected primaries. Delegates and members of great and people from the diaspora. The second presidential aspirant, Osifo, where congratulations for being a good sportsman. At least you earn your money. Let's ladies and gentlemen, today we celebrate another moment in our democratic union. It not defined by any individual, but by our collective resolve to prosperity and justice. 4 years, I stood before you as an aspirant to the highest office in our country. Switching your mandate, alongside many distinguished convictions, very hard. How I set that line, those who are beside my friend and ally, and releases President Muhammad for blessed. With your support, I invite our party candidate, among special dedicated President of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Was a night full of anxiety. So many of you, some of you have already elected and looking forward for re-election. Many today have changed their transited to become candidates of electoral districts in various constituencies. And Professor Zulu was one of the cultivated. And this lady, I want to salute by Waziri. The prayer as your incumbent president, humbled by your enduring, encouraged by your continued confidence, and honored in those with renewed passion for the task ahead. I know. It was done then, when we formed this party. I won around 34 in New Delhi, and they are access to opportunity, which is essential. To consolidate with the reform, to work hard, to bring that smoke to our country, and work harder to ensure Nigeria's prosperity that we long is held and accept with profound humility and profound gratitude the nomination the all progressive Congress to stand again as the presidential candidate in 2027 election. I thank all the party leadership. I will do with terrorism after participating war. Yes. Watching the process. I saw what we did. I saw the rally coming. I saw the crowd in Kaduna. I saw the test. I saw the city boy walking the street of Calcutta. It was a very good feeling to see there was no bloodshed, no rancor. This is politics in earnest. This is how we want Nigeria. United, happy, facing one direction of the hope, prosperity, and joy. It is our time to dream and work hard. I thank the leadership, the national chairman, your committee, the entire members of the electoral process committee, the central support and sacrifices of Nigerians for the country. started to follow from all walks of life. You've given me the encouragement. So it is difficult. And I share the same with you. I know what it is to reform this economy that was in China. If you lost sleep, I lost some too. If you have lost weight, I think I've lost some. But I always remember one thing, that year 2022, I asked for this job. And you all supported me, and I got it. So since that night, a lot of change. The political landscape has evolved. Electoral reform has strengthened the credibility of our democratic process. Putting patterns and expectations as shifting. Thank you. We changed the landscape. Looking at the future, that you return. Well, let me talk process. I thank you very much. Our economy has undergone a significant structural reform. Supported by this capital and physical policies that have pushed the to remove financial barriers to higher education. Yes. Loan from over 282 billion dollars and over 1.5 million beneficiaries. We promise an improved power supply and end to estimated bills. In the past 3 years, we have closed the deficit gap by supplying 2.5 million metal via presidential initiative. We have established a 4 trillion bond program to settle clarified legacy debt owned to railroads and gas companies under our administration. Our generation sometimes speak at 6,000. 50% higher than we had inherited. But we are not there yet. Until we have uninterrupted 24 hours electricity. We move away from wasteful subsidy, corrupt investment, rent-seeking approach to business, unstable exchange rate, and weak infrastructure. Today we are witnessing a great turnaround. The naira is strengthening, foreign reserves are rising, and our economic outlook is positive, despite the inflationary disruption on physical coordination is ensured. We have prioritized infrastructure across the transportation, power, economic connectivity, housing, and irrigation as making for inclusive growth. We are building concrete, durable roads and super highways along the coast. And you've mentioned your bilateral road. We expect that road to last over 100 years. By improving our airports and seaports, after decades of neglect, we have reformed the oil and gas sector, and we are attracting billions of dollars in fresh investment in a sector that was almost forgotten. Our human capital program youth, women, and small businesses at this stage. And more, of course, to thank my darling wife, thank you for our efforts in supporting the program of this government. Continuing, renewing, and working seriously to help the vulnerable and weak. In addition, we are reclaiming our national values and efforts and on unity and unbroken bonds of togetherness. While our fund and how we have the national anthem recognizes our diversity, of the work we need to do to forge stronger and more powerful. No fragments of neighbor in brotherhood we stand. As Nigeria, we must continue to stand together for our country against all forces that seek to divide us. They will try, but we must be firm, be together, be our brother's keeper. Challenges remain. Any Nigerian still struggle with private force and economic migration. We do not dismiss this concern. We are and no matter in comfort, but in reality, honesty and action. Imagine tedious, hard, potential. We are not ready for easy roads. We want prosperity and a so our children age for more. We are paying the price now. Laying the foundation. And must also acknowledge the security challenges still confronting all in many parts of our development. I assure you that I take seriously the responsibility to safeguarding the lives and property of every area. Efforts to strengthen our security application, support our brave armed forces and the police, We will not until we resolve ability every corner of our. Our result is unwavering. Our goal is clear. In a year where can live and aspire without fear. As leaders and members of this great family, we should all be proud of what we have achieved for our countries that are passing through COVID-19 in 2015. And of the economic progress we have recorded in the last 3 years. However, the work is also in accepting this nomination. I renew my commitment to serve our nation even greater determination. With another 4 years of discipline, focus, and national cooperation, we will firmly place Nigeria on an irreversible path of economic expansion, industrialization, security, development, sovereignty, and democratic consolidation. Our mission is clear: to be an area where every life, including property, is secure, where enterprises thrive, where workers earn living, where young people find opportunity, and where farmers prosper, and where every Nigerian, regardless of background, can live well. To those who may disagree with those politically, we extend the hand of nation unity. You might be angry with our party. We don't ask for it. To those who began with our philosophy and engagement, not anger. Prominent the sincerity of our purpose and the results of our work will speak for themselves. Democracy is sustained not by uniformity, but by diversity, by a shared belief in the nation and the blending of ideas. I Osifo was spending. Let us come together as Nigeria, from north to south, east to west, to consolidate our dreams, tackle our challenges, and seize the progress of a greater tomorrow. The task ahead requires patriotism and commitment. This next election must not merely be a contest of parties or ideas, but a reaffirmation of Nigerian democratic majority Thank you, baby. You've demonstrated that maturity. And as a government, we are taking the answer. Don't let us live into complacency. I like God with vision to be backwards. With faith, confidence in our people, and hope in our future, I accept this nomination with a renewed resolve to serve our people. I thank all our party members for bestowing on me the honor of being our third bearer and candidate in January 2027. The judges of that, the challenge, the support and encouragement is no doubt about that. That is it, man. Together, and with the help of God Almighty, we shall build a more secure, united, prosperous Nigeria for generations to come. I pledge to build an even more inclusive government, one that and be the best interest of Nigeria. Democracy continues to flourish. May God bless the all progressive Congress. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very
No, Mr. President is already here. You can't. You must have, it's not possible. Kai, please. Please. No, you can't pass. My problem with this. You can't pass. Don't worry, you come.
Sorry, I'm live, please.
Okay, you cannot pass. That's the instruction.
Oh, did you go about the wallet? I don't know. It's supposed to be like this before. Oh, did you go about the wallet?
You can take it off. You cannot pass here. That's the instruction. Until Mr. President pass. Mr. President pass. Maybe you can enter through there, but yeah.
on to GTV Africa from Abuja. The president has just given his speech after collecting the certificate from the party as the flag bearer. This is GTV Africa bringing to you live from Abuja. I know you are part of activities as it is. Continue to subscribe to GTV Africa, and I promise you that you will always enjoy live activities as it is going on in town. Like I said, if you are not subscribed to GTV Africa, kindly subscribe so that you'll be part of what is going on at all times. GTV Africa always bring to you live happenings at all locations.
I go tell right that they collect.
place is the front place. You can do it there. Why people are coming out, get the terminal rate and they get the program and I don't take it. Look at the end. This is that I will take my kids. Come on, stand behind. Stand behind.
Stand here, one, stand here.
We are all to Nigerians, and Nigerians have been watching, listening to see what is going on. Sir, how do you feel seeing this coming to the conclusion?
I feel okay. I'm a member of the party, and as a member of the party, we have just had a final phase of our party primary which commenced yesterday. So we just finished at the National Collations Center, and we have a winner who is now our candidate for the election. So it's all good.
Are you okay with the outcome of the result, and how do you intend to work with the candidates of the party?
I'm okay with the outcome of the results, and I'm working with the party. I'm working with the candidate of the party as well. I have no problem with it.
What motivated your challenging this, as president is known to be on seat? What motivated you to challenge him?
I think right now that word challenge is not what we should be using, because we are in one party. We are members of the All Progressives Congress. We are one family. So we are not challenging ourselves. I think that challenge today has been brought to a conclusion with the announcement of the primary election results. So right now what we are doing is no longer challenge or having anything. In the first place, we never even challenge ourselves, because we are one party, we are one family. So what we did was to have within ourselves who will become the candidate of the party. So now we have that already today. That ends. What we need to do from now on is to join hands together to build a strong and a formidable party that will go on to win elections come 2027. Even from now, because we still have some staggered elections between now and the end of the year. So that's it.
The president has just offered you an olive branch, and part of what he said in his acceptance speech was that he holds no grudge against you. He said he holds no grudge, he owes you no grudge, using his words specifically. If he extends you a hand to come work with him, will you?
That is why we are working together. We are one party, so we must work together. Nobody is an island. Even if I had become the candidate today, or I become the president today, I cannot work alone. I need a team. So we need teams that know what they are doing, teams that can deliver the goods to Nigerians. So often an olive branch is something that everybody would want to support the president for. Yes.
So what will be your advice to your supporters that have voted for you?
My supporters that voted for me, including those that clamored for me, I want to deeply express my gratitude to them. It's not really an easy task. We have 36 states in Nigeria, including the FCT, which makes it 37. And we have coordinators in all the states, in all the local government in the world. So they've done marvelously well. I want to say thank you to every one of them. And now we all have to come together as one under the party of the All Progressives Congress to work to actualize all our plans and programs as we move forward.
So will you come out again in 2031?
I am a very young man. I have a lot of years ahead of me. So it's possible for things to happen. But I think God knows better, and God knows tomorrow. So let's just hope on God and work as we move forward.
Thank you. But are you satisfied with the conduct of the primaries? Are you okay with the way the results came?
You're home to GTV Africa. You're listening to the challenger of the President Tinubu. Let's see him.
You can say, if somebody say you are one, it means you are first out of all. That's the way I see it. I don't see it as anything negative. You understand? So it's all good because of one party.
So how would you describe the election? What's your description of the election?
So far, so good. The election went peacefully. People reported around. There were any fight anywhere. You see, we came here today for the population. Everything went peacefully. So if you have an election that has gone peacefully and there's no problem, I don't think we have any reason for us to raise any eyebrow.
Introduce yourself to people so that they will know exactly who is speaking.
Okay, my name is Osifo Stanley. Okay, I will not say I'm a former presidential aspirant of the All Progressives Congress. Yes.
2026.
2026. Thank you so much.
Well, you've just listened to him. You've heard from him what he has to say to Nigerians after contesting the office of the president with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Well, I'll be calling it a day for today. You've listened to what has happened in town in Abuja. My name is Bemiga Olamikon. Bye for now. Subscribe if you are yet to subscribe. Subscribe to GTV Africa for you to have more.